kidding me? Morning. Pam, can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Yeah, beautiful day. So can you hear me okay, Pam? Can you hear me? Hello? Pamela? Morning, Shirley. Can hear you. Also hear a lawnmower. Yeah, I know. What can you do? Nice one, Shirley. Okay, so don't know how this is going to go. Hopefully it goes well. Morning, Chris. So hopefully it goes well. I planned it a little like a little retreat. Obviously, you're just gonna have to accept the noises that are around me because it is what it is, and you'll probably have to accept the noises that are around you. So, beautiful morning. Obviously, great lawn cutting weather. Hey ho. At least the window cleaner's gone now though. So, hey ho. So, let me know if you can hear me. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. So you will need, hopefully you're outdoors with me. If you're not, you can still do this inside. So plant it like a bit of a retreat. So kind of indulging in Hasta banders, so energy centers in the hands and energy centers in the feet. So you're going to be doing a lot of work with the feet today. So going to be giving him a little massage. So in advance, I'm sorry if you don't like your feet. You don't have to do that bit. You could just watch and wait if feet freak you out. So it's going to be no music today. Obviously, there's the music that's around already. So there'll be lawn cutting, hedge trimming, whatever. But in all good style, we can accept the noises around us. We're going to be doing so hopefully you're outside with me. It'll be great to see pictures of your spaces wherever you are. Hopefully you've got some protection from the sun. You've got your water with you. You've got your mats. You'll probably need your strap for balancing. So yeah, get your stuff around you, your block and your belt. So today is International Earth Day. So we're celebrating our connection to the earth. So perfect weather outside. I hope you're all safe. Morning, Stuart. So outdoors in the sunshine. Going to be starting in a seated position. So just going to give it another couple of minutes for people to join us. So it's an all levels class this morning, nice and gentle, but kind of a bit more indulgent. So going to be working with, like I just said, Hasta banders in the hands, Pada banders in the feet. So your banders are little energy centers. So we can activate the Hasta banders. So if you just come into an easy sitting position, so we're going to start seated. I think I might have to take the sweatshirt off actually, it's quite warm. So Hastabandhas, centres of the hands. So the idea is that when we move through today's practice, when the hands are on the earth, Hastabandhas are activated, and we do that by kind of making like a little tiger paw. So by bringing your thumb, first finger together, when your hands are on the mat, it kind of makes a little arch in the hands, so you're just activating this little Hastabandha. So we can fire them up. So if you take your hands out in front, we can inhale, spread out the fingers, so you're spreading from the thumb to the little finger, and then make a little fist. So just inhale, open out, spread the fingers, and then exhale, relax down. Just opening and closing the hands. Oh, by the way, I've said morning to Stuart, but morning Pat, because I know you're probably there as well. So keep going with the hands while I stop my papers blowing away. So inhale, open out the hands, exhale, make a little fist. So just powering up that little Hastabandha. And then we can get a little quicker, so we can start to flick the fingers. You should start to feel the energy in the hands. You'll definitely feel the energy travelling up into the forearms. So little flicks of the fingers. Thanks, Layla. Yep. And then we can shake out the hands. So give them a little shake. Yeah, not now. Go lay down. Special guest. So give your hands a little shake. Brilliant. And then just finding a comfortable sitting position. Maybe you want something underneath your ankles. And then we're just going to do a little grounding meditation. So easy cross legs, or however you want to take this meditation. Sitting up nice and tall, shoulders back and down. Rest the hands onto the knees, palms facing down, so we can draw that grounding energy up from the earth. So hands onto the knees, shoulders back and down. And then just closing the eyes and just taking 2 or 3 cleansing breaths. So we can inhale in through the nose, exhale out through the mouth. Inhale in through the nose, exhale out through the mouth. Inhale in through the nose, and exhale out through the mouth. So International Earth Day, we're just connecting with the energy of the earth. It's also a new moon in Taurus, so Taurus is connected to the earth element too. So the earth element is all about your creativity, your strength, your abundance. So just focusing on your breath now. Becoming aware of the ground beneath you. Becoming aware of your seat. And then just as you start to breathe, just begin to imagine red roots from your base. So as you inhale, you're starting to draw that red grounding energy up from the earth through your base. And as you exhale, you're allowing that energy, you're planting those roots down from your base chakra, your Muladhara chakra, down into the earth. So as you exhale, imagine planting long tendrils, red roots down into the earth on the exhale. And on the inhale, we're drawing up that grounding energy, allowing that stabilizing, calming, grounding energy to flow through the body. So exhale, plant the roots. Inhale, draw that energy up. end of your next exhale, we can move into Vishvasi Mudra. So if we take that left hand onto the heart space, so connecting into the heart energy. Take this right hand down, spread out the right fingers to connect into the earth. So now we've got a connection from your inner energy down into the earth. Still moving with the breath, so exhaling, planting the roots down, and inhaling, drawing that stabilizing energy up. Just begin to bring to mind 3 things that you feel grateful for today. And then bringing your mind to set a positive intention. So for today we've got really positive intentions. So your intention for today is, I am abundant, I am creative, I am fearless, I am strong, I am enough. I am abundant, I am creative, I am fearless, I am strong, I am enough. I am abundant, I am creative, I am fearless, I am strong, I am enough. Let that resonate through the body. And then you can change your sitting position if you want to, but we're just going to do a sound senses kind of meditation while we're here. So if you feel like you want to change your sitting position, change it now. And then you can take the little Buddha mudra if you want to, so a receiving mudra, so left hand palm turns up, right hand rests on top, so you're just making a little bowl, and the hands are just resting down, connected to your Muladhara chakra, so back of your little fingers are just resting into the base of your belly. If that doesn't feel good for you, then keep your hands down onto your knees, so you're still into that grounding earth mudra. And then just become aware of your senses. So open your eyes for now and just take a look around and notice what you can see. Take it all in. Just let your eyes wander. Just notice the colours you can see. Maybe the flowers. Notice the beauty that's around you. If you're inside, exactly the same. Notice the things that your eyes are drawn to. Appreciate the surroundings that you're in. So visually, take it all in, take a look around. Notice what you notice. Appreciate where you are, appreciate this moment. Notice what you can see. And then we can close your eyes now. So taking that sense away. And just become aware of the sense of smell. So as you inhale and exhale now, notice what you can smell. Bring in all the smells that are around you. Maybe you can smell more than one smell. Notice what you can notice. Notice the sense of smell. Now, still with your eyes closed, take your awareness to your skin. Notice what you can feel. So if you're outside, maybe you can feel the warmth of the sun. Maybe you can feel the slight breeze brush across your skin. If you're indoors, notice what you can feel. Maybe you can feel the temperature on your skin. Maybe you can feel the clothes on your skin. Just notice what you notice. So notice what you can feel on your feet. Notice what you can feel on the legs. So maybe it's the breeze, maybe it's your clothes. Notice what you can feel on your body, your torso. So again, maybe you can feel the heat of the sun if you're outside. Maybe you can feel the slight breeze. Maybe you can feel where your t-shirt or your top is touching your skin. Notice the arms. Take your awareness to the arms. What can you feel on the arms? All the way down the arms to the hands and fingers. Notice anything that you can feel on your chest, on your neck, on your face, on your head, running through your hair. Notice what's touching your skin. And then still with your eyes closed, take your awareness to your ears. So what can you hear? Take your awareness to the loudest sound that you can hear. So what's the loudest sounds that you can hear? And then take in all the sounds. So expand your ears to take in all the sounds around you. Take that sound in as a whole. What can you hear? And then start to separate that sound. So what's the furthest sound away that you can hear? Maybe you can hear an aeroplane. Maybe you can hear traffic. Take your ears and focus on the furthest sound away that you can hear. And then bring your awareness to a sound that's kind of halfway from the furthest one you can hear to where you are. So pick a sound that's halfway between the furthest sound you can hear and where you are. Focus on that sound. And then bring your awareness to a sound that's close. So bring your awareness to a sound that's close to you. And then bring your awareness now to the closest sound that you can hear. So maybe it's the wind in your ears, maybe it's your own sounds of your breath. Focus on the closest sound that you can hear. And then let that sound go and start to bring your awareness back to sensation. So feel the breeze on the skin. Feel where your bum touches the mat. Feel where your legs touch the mat. Know that you're sitting on your mat. And then when you're ready, you can gently begin to open your eyes once more. So starting to focus on the feet. So you can move your legs out now, give your feet a little zhuzh. So working on Pada Bandha. So Pada Bandha is this arch, in this archway, so we need to kind of wake up the arch of the foot. So your foot has a quarter of the bones in all your body. So 26 bones, 33 joints, 107 ligaments and 19 muscles and tendons to be exact. So we're going to massage the foot, so you're just going to use the thumbs. If you don't like touching your feet, then you don't have to do this bit, you can just watch. So you're just going to gently take both thumbs and just gently go from the base of the heel through the soft part of the arch up to the base of the toes. Just gently rubbing in an upward motion, starting to activate the arch of the foot, the Pada Bandha. And then we can start to waken up the toe joints. So if you take hold of your big toe, we're just going to take 4 rotations in one direction. So just waking up the big toe joint, and then 4 rotations the other way. And then we can move on to the next one. So exactly the same with that, 4 rotations one way, be nice and gentle. And then 4 rotations the other way. And moving down to the next toe, 4 rotations one way, just waking up that joint. 4 rotations the other way. Moving on to the next one. So just waking up the joints, 4 rotations one way, 4 rotations the other. And then moving on to the last one, 4 rotations one way, 4 rotations the other. And then we can swap legs. So just taking that foot across, and then starting with your thumbs, just gently rubbing the base of the sole of the foot, so just activating that pada bandha, just gently waking it up, giving your feet some TLC. So moving in an upward direction, just trying to break any crystallization in the feet. Just trying to get the sole of the foot to open fully. And then moving into the toes, so take hold of the big toe. 4 rotations one way, so just getting the mobility in the joint. 4 rotations the other way. And then moving on to the next toe, same again, 4 rotations one way. 4 rotations the other. Next toe, 4 rotations one way, 4 rotations the other. Next one, 4 rotations one way, 4 rotations the other. Last one, little toe, 4 rotations one way, 4 rotations the other. Brilliant. So from there we can open and flex the feet. So just gonna hold mine up. You can have yours out along your mat. So on the inhale, gonna open the toes as wide as they can. On the exhale, gently curl the toes. So inhale, open the toes, flex. Exhale, curl the toes. Inhale, open the toes, flex the feet. Exhale, curl the toes. Once more. Inhale, open the toes. Exhale. Brilliant. So I can take that nice little figure 4 again. So if the hands are behind, knees are bent, open up the chest. Take your right ankle across your left knee. So you should be getting into the hip. If that's too much for your knee or your hip, just slide this leg out so it's more relaxed. And we can take ankle circles, so 4 rotations one way, 4 rotations the other. And then you can swap sides. So 4 rotations one way, and 4 rotations the other. From there, you can move your dog out the way, and you can come up to a standing position. So can you see my feet? Think you can? So if you can see my feet, we're going to fire up the feet. So on the inhale, we're going to lift all the toes up, spread them out as wide as you can, and then bring them down onto your mat. Then you're going to come up onto your tiptoes, and then exhale, relax down. So inhale, lift the toes, spread the toes out as wide as you can, bring them down onto the mat. Inhale, come up onto the tiptoes, exhale down. Once more, so still trying to fire up this pada bandha, your energy in the feet. Inhale, lift the toes, spread the toes out. Exhale, bring the toes down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, down. And we're going to try a little cascade. So we're going to lift all the toes up, and then you're going to bring the little toe down, next toe, next toe, next toe, big toe. Peel all the toes up away from the mat again. Bring the little toe down, next toe, next toe, next toe, next toe. Once more, lift all the toes up. And then bring the toes down, cascade, little toe, next toe, next toe, next toe, big toe. Leave your dog out the way. So, from there we're going to come into a little Ganesh grounding meditation. So, you're going to stand in Tadasana. So, Tadasana is mountain pose. So, standing in Tadasana, soles of the feet down, stand up nice and tall, shoulders back and down, open out the palms. So again, you've got the Hasta Bandha reaching out, so the palms are stretching, shoulders are back and down, so the heart space is open. And then you can just start to lift the toes, spread them out and bring them down into the floor. Think about your big toe, little toe, centre of the heel, and make that little gripping motion, that to activate. Feel the arch just subtly lift up, so activating that Pada Bandha. And then just rest a moment in your breath. If we're in the sun, then great, just feel the sun on your skin. And then begin to connect into the energy of the earth again. So as you exhale, we're sending those red roots down from your Muladhara chakra, down the legs, through the feet, into the earth. On the inhale, drawing that energy up from the earth, through the feet, into the Muladhara, and flowing around the rest of the body. So think red, think bright red, dark red, any shade of red you want to. As you exhale, plant those roots through the feet. As you inhale, draw that stabilizing, grounding strength up through the feet. So begin to feel that you're anchoring so heavily into the earth that you're beginning to become immovable. Feel the weight in the feet, feel heavy in the feet. Feel like you're anchored, feel like you're a statue, feel like you're a god or goddess. Heavy, strong, I am abundant, I am creative, I am fearless, I am strong, I am enough. So feeling really heavy in the feet now. Immovable, strong. And then begin to change that feeling. So now begin to feel light. Begin to allow your body to feel so light that you could float away. Allow the whole body to feel light, so that you could almost leave the floor. Now begin to focus on your perfect center, the center of the body. Begin to feel perfectly centered through your belly. So not too heavy in the feet, not too light in the head. Allow yourself to feel perfectly balanced, exactly where you are, exactly where you need to be. And then we can release. Try and keep your perfect center as we're going to go for a walk now. So we're going to take a little Buddha walk. So it's said that Buddha could walk so softly that with every step he took, a lotus flower appeared in his footprint. So we can consciously, as we walk, make an imprint with each step. The idea is that you feel the whole foot touch down, but you're trying to walk lightly, so we're not kind of stomping around. We're trying to walk with this perfectly centered body, not too light in the head, not too heavy in the feet, perfectly centered in your core. So you can even take your little Buddha bowl and rest it into that core. So left hand underneath, right hand on top. And then when we walk, we're trying to walk from heel really nice and slowly, almost as slowly as you can, to bring that foot down. Other foot lifts off nice and slowly, and then it's placed down heel. Try and feel the whole of the sole, so you're rolling through that foot. You can feel the centre of the foot, you can feel the base of the foot, you can feel the toes. So we're going to take a little walk. So up to you whether you walk on your mat or you go barefoot on the grass. So you're trying to walk really nice and slowly. Start with your right foot. Maybe imagine planting your little lotus flowers underneath your feet. So go as slowly as you can. So really nice and slowly. Just taking your time. Little Buddha bowl. Maybe you're on the grass. Maybe you're on the mat. So notice what you feel. So total focus on your feet. Notice every little sensation under that foot. As you lift that back foot up, imagine a little lotus flower just growing underneath that footprint. So lotus flower represents complete peace. Just walking as slowly as you can. And then next time you come back to your mat, you can stop, you can come back to Tadasana. So feet at distance apart, palms facing out, maybe face the sun if you're out in the garden. Just soak up that sun, soak up that energy. And then we can bring the hands to the heart. I think the bin men are here now. So maybe we'll try this again Friday if it's nice. Maybe we'll have more luck with the peace and quiet. But hey ho, it is what it is. So coming to sit down on your mat once more. So taking a fearless heart mudra this time. So fearless heart mudra is another Buddhist mudra. So it helps you get rid of your fears and draw in the positive energy. So it's kind of no, fear's not coming any further than this. Stop right there. My heart's pure. So just connecting with this fearless heart mudra. Know that you've got the strength to combat anything that's in your way, even the bin men. So giving thanks to the bin men for still doing their job. So just settling into the fearless heart mudra. Maybe see if you can feel that hasta bandha, the centre of the palm. In my centre I can feel the energy. I can feel a little swirl of energy in the centre of my heart. See if you can connect with that too. So we're all connected with the energy, all connected with the earth. What I feel, you feel. What shines in me shines in you. Just see if you can connect with that little swirl in that right hand. Universal energy. And bring into mind 3 things that you feel grateful for today. And then coming back to your positive intention. I am abundant. I am creative. I am fearless. I am strong. I am enough. Take that right hand to rest onto the left and just allow that intention to filter through the body. Bringing the hands down. So we can take a little side bend. We can take the hands to the sides, palms facing down. Lift out to the middle finger. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, take the side bend. Inhale back to center. Exhale down. Your speed, your rhythm. Both sit bones down equally into the mat. Next time the right hand comes down, engage the core, lift up through that heart space. On the exhale, turning round to the right. Right hand goes behind, left hand comes across. Head can stay central or head can look over your left shoulder. Let's continue with that earth breathing. So on the exhale, just planting those red roots down into the earth. And on the inhale, drawing up that stabilizing, strong, grounding energy up. Going with the flow of your breath. On the exhale, come back to the center and we can swap sides. So on the inhale, lengthen. On the exhale, take the twist, so twisting around to the left. Left hand behind, right hand across the leg. Just focus on the breath. Focus on that grounding energy. Giving you strength and power. Exhale, come back to the center. Coming into a forward bend now. So taking the legs out, if you've got anything going on in the lower back, put something underneath the knees, cushion, sweatshirt, whatever you've got, soften out the lower back. So otherwise lift up the sit bones, drag the sit bones back, draw the toes into the shins. Take the shoulders back and down, engage the core. We can inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, fold forward. So just coming down to where you can feel that first part of the stretch. Once you feel that stretch soften, if you want to go any lower, we can inhale, come back up, lift the heart, and then exhale, just melt down a little lower. So resting in your breath. When you inhale, use the hands to bring the upper body back up. And then we can take a nice wide leg. So, taking the legs out nice and wide, lift up the sit bones. If you've got any back issues, then slightly bend the knees or put your cushions underneath the knees to soften the lower back. Take hold of the inner thigh, inwardly rotate the inner thighs. Draw the toes into the shins. So you might need your block to bring your hands down onto if you can't reach the floor. Otherwise, bring the hands to the floor, rotate the shoulders back and down. It's going to work the inner thighs, so we can inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, come forward. So again, as your hands meet the earth, just make that little kind of tiger paw, so you're just activating the arch of the hand, the energy center of the hand. And then again, you can still visualize sending those roots down as you breathe. So exhale, connecting to the earth. Inhale, drawing that creativity, that fearlessness, that strength up with the breath. Again, once you feel that first part of the stretch relax, then you can go a little lower if you want to. So to go lower, inhale, come back up, lengthen the spine, and exhale, it's melting down. Just feel the stretch on the inner thigh. Keep your awareness on your breath. On the inhale, we can use the hands to come all the way back up, help the upper body come back up. And then take the hands to the back of the knees, lean back, bring the knees back in. So, stretching the legs out, we'll work the QL muscle, your gardening muscle. So lift up the sit bones, drag the sit bones back. If you've got any knee issues, then bend the leg, take the knee out so the knee's facing up. If the knee's okay, then rest that foot into the inner thigh of your left leg. Toes drawing up on the left leg. Rotate your shoulders so they're in line with this left leg. Hands either side of the leg. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Again, where your hands connect with the earth, use that Hasta Bandha, so a little weight into the fingers. Just activating that energy center. Focus on your breath. Again, once you feel that stretch soften, if you want to go lower, then inhale, bring the upper body up, and exhale, lower down. Inhale, use the hands to come back up. Take the hands behind. Slide that leg out, give the feet a little wave. And then we can swap sides. So swapping sides, so left leg can go out if you've got any knee issues. Otherwise, bring that left foot to rest on the inside of the right leg. Hands either side of the right leg, draw the right toes in. Then forward bend again, stretching that QL muscle, that gardening muscle. So inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, fold forwards. It's coming down to where you can feel the stretch and then connecting with that Hasta Bandha hand mudra. Focus on your breath once more. So exhale, send the roots down through the hands. Inhale, draw that fearless energy up. Just creating that peace, that stillness, that inner quiet, outer quiet. If we want to go deeper, we can inhale, lift the heart, exhale, melt down. Inhale, use the hands to come back up. Take the hands behind, take the legs out, give your feet a little wave. And then we can come back into an easy cross-legged. If easy cross-legged doesn't work for you, keep your legs out. So maybe take them a little wider for this one. Put something underneath the knees. So we're going to stir the pot again. It activates the Muladhara chakra, so base chakra between the perineum. So hands onto your knees, palms facing down. Just make that little tiny gentle grip. And then close the eyes. Feel your connection to the earth. Feel the sun on your face. And then we can start to take those little circles. So just feeling into that base chakra. Keep the eyes closed for this one so you can try and get nice range of movement. Just opening out that circle, so stirring that pot. Just moving to your rhythm, your speed. Still visualizing that connection into the earth. Red roots from your base, from your sit bones, connecting you into that fearlessness, that creativity, that strength. Know that you are enough. And then come back to that stillness, that little bit of peace. So find that stillness in the center. And then slowly start to go in the opposite direction. So take it nice and easy. So just expanding that circle. Just creating that swirl of energy. Strength. Abundance. Creativity. And then coming back to find a little bit of stillness, bliss, peace, right in the center. Just bask in that stillness right now. And then from there, coming over onto your hands and knees, coming into your cat and cow. Don't you start. So hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. So we can inhale, and as you exhale, bring your forehead and pelvis towards each other, so we're arching like a cat. Then inhale, lift the head, tip the heart. So just moving your speed, your rhythm. If you're outside, then try facing the sun. It's a whole new world. connecting into the earth with the hasthabandha. If you've got your toes tucked under, feel that padabandha, your foot, mudra stretch. On the exhale, we can come down into your child's pose, hands onto a pillow if you've got heart disease or glaucoma, blood pressure. Just breathing into the back of the body. And then when you're ready, just flowing up and down into your down dog. So activate your hasthabandha, activate your padabandha when you're up there. So spread out the toes. See if you're in full contact with the floor, through the feet, through the hands, little gripping motion through the hands. And then we can exhale, flow down. Inhale, flow back up. So notice how it feels to be outside. How different it feels under your hands, under your feet. Maybe it feels a little bit more unbalanced. Just flowing up and down with your breath. And then the next time you flow down, take it down into child's pose. Take 3 breaths. And then you can sit up, just take a little drink, especially if you're outside. So we're going to take an open and closed twist next, so you'll need your block. So we're going to step through, so we're going to take your block under your shoulder, make sure the wrist's under the shoulder so we can open out to the sky. Keep your flip-flop on your paperwork. And then we can swap sides. So again, make sure that your hands on the block, wrists under the shoulder, so you can open out to the other side. Okay? So when you're ready, you can either from your hands and knees, bring that foot through, or flowing up into your down dog, we can inhale, right leg back and straight. Exhale, step it through to the hands. Gently drop the back knee. Something under the back knee if you want to. And make sure that this block is on your left hand side. So engage the core. Hover the fingers, we can inhale, lift. Whoop. We can come up, we can add a little back bend. And then exhale, bring the hands down. So this front foot, make sure you're gripping the toes and engaging that padabandha. You can feel this subtle lift of the arch of the foot. So blocks on the left hand side, left wrist under the shoulder, engage the core. We're going to take the twist to the right, so we're going to inhale, take the hand to the sky, breathe. And then exhale, bring that hand to the floor. Swap the block over to the right hand side, the right hand on the block. Engage the core, we're going to open out to the left. Inhale, take the hand to the sky, breathe. Exhale, hand to the floor. Both hands to the floor, turn the toes under, we're going to swap legs, so drag that front foot back. And inhale, left leg back and straight. Exhale, step it through to the hands, gently drop the back knee. Engage the core, hover the fingers, inhale. Lift, add a little back bend. Exhale, hands down to the floor, take hold of your block. So the block this time is on the right hand side. Wrist under the shoulders. Inhale, lift. Breathe. Exhale, take the hand to the floor, swap the block over to the left. Left hand on the block, engage the core. Inhale, open to the right. Exhale, hand to the floor. So, we're going to take that up to high level if you want to. You don't have to. You can stay low and repeat this one. So we can turn the toes under, we can drag that front foot. So again with the left leg in a high lunge, if you want to stay low, then stay low. Inhale, right leg back and straight. Exhale, step it through to the hands. So blocks on the left hand side. If we're coming high, draw that front foot and back foot towards each other. Know that it's a little bit more unbalanced if you're on your lawn. So engage your core, engage that padabanda in that front foot, press it into the front foot, come all the way up. Sit down in that front knee, nice strong back leg. Add a little back bend. And then exhale, bring the hands down, so we're in the lunge. Move your dog along. So left hand onto the block, opening out to the right, so make sure wrists underneath the shoulder, engage the core, inhale. Right hand to the sky, breathe. So engaging padabanda, hasta bandha. Exhale, hand to the floor, swap the block over to the right hand side. Hand onto the block, we're opening out to the left. Keep going. Inhale, open to the sky. Exhale, hand to the floor. Both hands to the floor, going to drag that front foot back. Then we're going to swap legs. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, step it through. Engage the core, hover the fingers. Whoop. Inhale, lift. Sit down into that front knee. Add a little back bend if you want to. So engaging your padabanda on that front foot. Exhale, forward bend. Take the hands to the floor. Blocks under your right hand now. So engage the core. Engage hasta bandha, padabanda. Going to take the twist to the left. So inhale, take the hand to the sky, breathe. Exhale, take the hand to the floor. Swap the block over to the left hand side, left hand on the block. Engage the core, taking the right hand to the sky. Inhale, twist, breathe. Exhale, take the hand to the floor. Both hands to the floor, drag that front foot back. Take a little wiggle. And then we can come into your water warrior, so high or low, your choice. So we can inhale, right leg back and straight. Exhale, step it through. Drop the back knee if you're staying low. Engage the padabanda. Engage the core, hover the fingers. Inhale, lift. So back leg nice and strong. Padabanda active. Spread out your fingers. On the exhale, come down, bring the ribs to the thigh, arms go back. Inhale, flowing back up. Exhale, flow down. Inhale, flow up. One more, exhale, flow down. Inhale, flow back up. Bring the palms together, bring them down to the heart. Taking a little twist. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, take the twist so that your left elbow goes across the thigh, right elbow up to the sky. Lengthen out of the left heel. Breathe, smile. On your inhale, really press into that front foot now to help you come back up to the centre. Burst the hands open, hands either side of the foot, drag that front foot. Left leg now, inhale, left leg back and straight. Exhale, step it through to the hand. Spread out that front foot, engage that padabanda. Engage the core, hover the fingers, inhale, lift. Sit down into that front knee. Back leg nice and strong. Breathe, smile. Water warrior, exhale, slowly down, ribs to thigh, arms go back. Press into that front foot, inhale, flow back up. Exhale, flow down. Inhale, flow back up. Last one, exhale, flow down. Inhale, flow back up. Brilliant. Palms together. Exhale, hands to the heart, taking a twist. Inhale, lift the heart, take the twist. Right elbow across the thigh, left elbow up to the sky. Breathe, smile. On the inhale, press into that front foot, come back to the centre, burst the hands open, hands either side of the foot, drag that front foot back. Then you can come down onto your knees, take a little drink. It's going to be coming into balance now. So hopefully you can stand on the grass and really get that connection through the Padabanda into the earth. So you're going to need your yoga strap. If you've forgotten it or left it inside, we can hook the big toe, so you don't really have to have your belt if you don't want to. Just turn the toes under, coming into a standing position, walk the hands to the feet, exhale the head in, press down into the feet and inhale, come all the way back up to the top, palms together, exhale down. So oh yeah, that works. So taking hold of your strap, wrapping that strap around the widest part of your right foot. Taking hold of the belt in the right hand, root down through the left, so lift the toes, spread the toes, really connect, so a little gripping motion, big toe, little toe, centre of the heel. Feel the ground beneath your foot. Close your eyes for a second, feel that connection. So when you're ready, you can open your eyes, fix your gaze on something just ahead that's not going to move. I've got a little daisy. So fix your gaze, take your shoulders back and down. When you're ready, you can inhale and lift this right leg. So it doesn't matter how high you lift it, it can be a centimetre off the floor. Left hand can come out, thumb and first finger. No, we'll take fearless mudra. We'll spread out the hand. So fearless mudra. So as we balance, we can come back to your intention. I'm abundant, I'm creative, I'm fearless, I'm strong, I am enough. When you're ready, take that leg out to the side. Breathe, smile. So notice your connection with the foot. Notice the strength. When you're ready, slowly, gracefully, bring that leg back to the centre, hold it there. We're strong, we're steady. On the exhale, gracefully down. Brilliant. Give your legs a little kick and you can swap the belt over to the other side. So wrap the belt around widest part of the left foot, take the belt into the left hand. Focus on your right foot, open out the foot, activate that little Padabanda, so big toe, little toe, centre of the heel, make that little grip motion. And close the eyes and feel that connection into the floor, into the grass, into your mat, whatever you're treading on. And then when you're ready, focus on your spot or your daisy. When you're ready, keep that one pointed focus as you lift that leg. Pressing down into the standing leg, lifting the heart. Right hand out into fearless mudra. Spread the fingers out. Breathe. Notice how that foot feels. Padabanda. Grounded through that foot. Send those roots down through that foot. As we gently open out to the side. Breathe. back to the centre, but hold it there. And then exhale gracefully down. Give your legs a little kick. You can pop the belt down. And then coming into tree. So root down through that left foot. Spread the toes, connect into the floor. Imagine red roots going down into the floor. Strong, fearless energy coming up through the foot, filling the whole body. Open out the right side of the body. Stand up nice and tall, shoulders back and down. Bring the leg up to wherever you feel comfortable. So anywhere below the knee, anywhere above the knee. Take the hands out to the side. Feel your connection to the earth through the foot. Imagine that red energy grounding, stabilizing. Feel the sun on your skin. Feel the breeze through the air. Exhale. You can step down, give your legs a little kick. And then last time, so root down through that right foot, spread the toes, connect into the lawn, into the soil, into the grass, into the earth. Open out your left side. So either take the foot below the shin or pick the foot up. Bring it up above. Lift the heart, take the hands out. Feel the foot, feel the connection. Follow the breath. Bring your hands to the heart. Say your little prayer of hope, whatever you want to send out, something positive, if it's love out to somebody, or whatever you feel you need to send out. Make that little wish, catch it in the hands, open out the hands, inhale, exhale, blow it out. And then step down, give your legs a little stretch. And then you can come down onto your mat. You can lie down onto your mat. Make sure it's nice and comfortable. Mine's in a bit of a hole. But we can come in, lie down onto your mat. And we can come into, bring the knees into the chest. Take a little hug, take a little rock. And then keeping one hand on one knee, one hand on the other. We can take hip circles. There's 6 rotations one way, 6 rotations the other. And then once that's complete, you can bring your feet to the floor. We can open out for an easy twist. So take one foot one side of the mat, one foot the other. Take the hands out to the sides. Again, connect with the earth, with the hasta bandhas. And we can inhale. And as you exhale, take both knees over to the right. Your head can go gently to the left. Then we can inhale, draw everything back to centre. And exhale, opposite side. Just going with the flow. Then next time you come back to centre, bring the knees into the chest, take a little hug, take a little rock. And then we can bring ankles together, knees together. We can take right ankle across left knee. Take the hands out to the side, engage. That's the bandhas. And then if you want to, we can take that foot up off the floor. Bring the thigh in. Take a little hug. We can take ankle circles, so 4 rotations one way, 4 rotations the other. And then you can bring that foot to the floor, you can swap sides. Left ankle across right knee. Hands out to the side, just connect with the earth. If that's enough for you there, you can stay there. Otherwise, you can lift the foot up. Draw the foot in and take ankle circles. And then you can release the legs. Take both legs out along the mat. Take 3 whole body stretches to finish. And then if there's any other movement that you feel you need, then now is the time to move in that way. And then you can join me into a little seated meditation again. So sit in a way that feels comfortable for you. You can use a chair if you want to, you can prop yourself up on a cushion. You can have your legs out long, you can have your legs easy cross-legged, whatever works for you. And then just making the spine nice and long, but sliding the shoulders back and down. So it's not too rigid, it's nice and relaxed. Hands using the pasta bandha onto the knees, so we're nice and grounded. Still got that energy transfer of your energy pressing down into the earth, and then that energy drawing up from the earth. So hands down, shoulders back, gently close the eyes, just begin to focus on the breath. Feel your contact points between your seat and the earth. Coming full circle again, start to imagine on the exhale you're planting those red roots down through the sit bones into the earth, right into the centre. Molten red, drawing that energy up from the earth, coming back to your intention as you draw it up on the inhale. I am abundant, I am creative, I am fearless, I am strong, I am enough. Just resting in the flow of your breath. And then begin to feel the surroundings. So notice the temperature on the skin. Notice the breeze on the skin. Just taking in the whole body as a whole, from the tips of the toes to the crown of the head. Feel the gentle heat on the skin, the gentle breeze on the skin. Maybe feel the breeze brushing through your hair. Maybe feeling the breeze touch the ears. And then taking in the sound as a whole. Every sound that surrounds you, take it all in as a whole. bring your awareness now to the loudest noise that you can hear. And then take your awareness to the furthest noise that you can hear. So listen carefully. What's the furthest noise that you can hear? Now choose a noise that's in between your furthest noise that you can hear and you. So pick a noise that's in the middle ground. Now choose a noise that's close to you. Now choose the closest noise that you can hear. So maybe it's the wind in your ears, maybe it's your own breath. Listen to the closest sound. And slowly start to bring your awareness back to sensation. So feel your connection of your sit bones and the earth. Feel the breeze touch your skin. Feel the heat on your skin. Know that you're sitting on your mat. Take a couple of cleansing breaths. So inhale in through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Inhale in through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Once more, inhale in through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Slowly opening your eyes when you're ready. Brilliant. Taking your hands out to the sides. When you're ready, we can inhale, gently reach up, and exhale down. Inhale, gently reach up, exhale down. Inhale, gently reach up, bring the palms together. May the light in me honor and bless the light in you. Namaste. So thanks everybody. I hope you enjoyed that. It was different. Maybe I'll try and do it again when it's not bin day. So if you could meditate through that, then that's perfect. So there's no right, there's no wrong, there's no good, there's no bad. There just is what there is. So stay safe. Love you loads. See you soon. So it's yin tonight, so nice slow yin. Might be twinkly lights and everything. So love you loads. Stay safe.